This video will discuss effective workplace communication utilizing nonverbal cues. Specifically, measurements of nonverbal immediacy are utilized to determine the effectiveness on behavioral motivators in an established workplace hierarchy. Nonverbal immediacy can be defined as quoted in the 2010 scholarly paper by Jason J. Tevin entitled The Effects of a Supervisor Nonverbal Immediacy and Power Use on Employees. Quote, a compendium of behavior related to the perception of closeness in interpersonal relationships. In this example, workplaces act as the organization through which individuals operate. Workplaces can be defined as organizations because they require specific internal structural hierarchy through which behaviors can be understood. The Tevin study discusses two key concepts of nonverbal immediacy that impact employee relations with supervisors: credibility and power, each of which are negotiated through nonverbal communication. As Tevin explores, quote, supervisors who utilize more pro-social power will be perceived by subordinates as more credible than supervisors who interact from more antisocial bases, end quote. Further, the 2017 study by Moyi Jia, Jiqing Chen, and Claudia Hale entitled Workplace Emotion and Communication, Supervisor Nonverbal Immediacy, Employees' Emotion Experience and Their Communication Motives confirms, through the use of emotional response theory, that employees will have more positive emotional responses when experiencing positive nonverbal immediacy with their superiors. From the evidence suggested between these two studies, it appears clear that positive nonverbal immediacy promotes, as we have discussed throughout Module 4, a supportive climate in which employees not only have more positive emotional responses, but are more likely to follow power cues from their superiors. In practice, nonverbal immediacy is expressed in many of the following ways: stimulating positive affect, eye contact, gestures, and emotional support, as well as other methods. Overall, the existence of nonverbal immediacy between staff and superiors is categorized by a positive relationship that is contributed to through the use of positive nonverbal cues. These cues, despite tensions related to an existing power hierarchy, allow superiors to exert power upon their subordinates in an organization while maintaining a positive relationship dynamic between themselves and their workers. To elaborate on the power incongruency with an example, suppose an employee receives consistent negative nonverbal cues from an employer within their organization. They may then conclude that their superior abuses their power to target those with less power. In contrast, as these two studies have found, when a superior forms a positive connection with their employees through nonverbal signifiers, employees feel more assured in their power placement and will be more likely to have a positive affect towards their organization. This leads to less emotional work needing to be done on the part of the employee to appear affable to the company. Overall, it is clear that emotionally supportive supervisors with quality nonverbal skills enjoy the benefits of more compliant workers, and employees are more satisfied overall.